Hi everyone, Jen here from Jenny and Teddy. In this tutorial, we are going to make the purple poncho wrap. This poncho wrap is very easy, made from just one rectangle and the basic crochet stitch called blanket stitch. It's made up from just single crochet and double crochet. What you will need to make them is a crochet hook size 6mm and a cotton yarn. This cotton yarn is a Thailand local brand, but I will put the link in the description below for the similar yarn that you can find in the US. So this purple poncho wrap, we will start with the foundation chain of 117. It's a multiple of 3. We start with the slip knot and then chain 117. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will go off the camera and meet you at the 117 chain. Now I am finished making the 117 chain already, and we will start to do the blanket stitch by make 2 double crochet in the third chain from the hook. 1, 2, 3. This third chain we make 2 double crochet. 1 double and 2 double. Here we get the first blanket stitch already, and then we skip 2 chain, 1, 2, and then make 1 single crochet and 2 double crochet all in the same stitch. And then we skip 2 chain again, 1, 2, and then make 1 single crochet and 2 double crochet all in the same stitch. And then skip 2 chain, 1, 2, and in the next chain make 1 single crochet and 2 double crochet all in the same stitch. We will continue repeating. Skip 2 chain and in the next chain make 1 single crochet and 2 double crochet all in the same chain until the end of the row. I will meet you at the end of row 1. Now I am at the end of row 1. We have 3 chain left. 1, 2, 3. We skip 2 chain, 1, 2, and make 1 single crochet in the last chain. And now we finish row 1 already, and then we chain 2, 1, 2, turn your work, and we will start on the row 2 of blanket stitch. Now we start on row 2 of blanket stitch. Here is the chain 2 from the previous row, and then we find this one is a single crochet from the previous row. We make 2 double crochet, 1 double, 2 double, and then skip 2 stitch, 1 2, and on the next stitch we make single crochet and 2 double crochet all in the same stitch, 1 double and 2 double, and then we're gonna skip 2 stitch again, 1 2, and on the next stitch is make 1 single crochet and 2 double crochet all in the same stitch. Basically we just keep repeat doing this, skip 2 stitch, and on the next stitch here we make 1 single crochet and 2 double crochet all in the same stitch. I will go off the camera and meet you at the end of row 2. Now we are at the end of row 2 here. We will see the gap here. It come from chain 2 from the previous row. In this gap we're making 1 single crochet, and now we finish row 2 already, and then we chain 2, 1 2, turn your work, and we will repeat row 2 of the blanket stitch until we have the big piece of rectangle. I will show the finished piece of the rectangle. Here I've just finished the piece of rectangle of the blanket stitch, and I measure the deep is about 20 to 21 inch, and the length is about 42 inch. And after this we will add some lace here at the end of both sides. So let's do it. So at the end of each side we start to do the last stitch, but just do the simple one. So the first row we do the single crochet on the line along here for 1 row to be the base. We make the single crochet on each space along the line to be the base of the last stitch that we are going to make. Single crochet on each space. On each space you can do 1 or 2 single crochet up to you. Sometimes I do 1, and if like they have the big space like this, maybe I just do 2. This one maybe I just do 1, and this one that is small, just do one. If the bigger space, maybe I just do 2 single crochet. Okay, I will meet you at the end of the row. Now we finish single crochet for 1 row already. We chain 2 and turn, and on the next row we start to do the last stitch by double crochet on the same stitch here, and then chain 1, skip 1 stitch, and double crochet in the next stitch. See here, and then we do chain 1, skip 1 stitch, and make double crochet on the next stitch. We keep repeating this: chain 1, skip 1 stitch, and make double crochet on the next stitch. Chain 1, skip 1 stitch, and make double crochet on the next stitch. We will repeat doing this until the end of the row. I will meet you at the end of the row. Now we are at the end of our last stitch row here. Then we chain 2, 1, 2, turn your work, and we will start on the second row of last stitch here by double crochet in the same stitch, and then chain 1, and double crochet in the chain space, chain 1, and double crochet in the each chain space here of the previous row. Chain 1, make double crochet in the chain space here. Basically, we doing the chain 1 and double crochet in each of the chain space from the previous row until the end of the row. I will meet you at the end of this row. Now we are at the end of row 2 of the last stitch. At the end, we see the chain 2 space. We make double crochet. And then chain 2, 1, 2, and turn your work, and we repeat the row to this row of the last stitch here, like double crochet in the same stitch, chain 1 and double crochet in the chain space, chain 1 and double crochet in the chain space. We will keep doing this for about 5 to 6 rows. I will go off the camera and finish this last row here, and we show you. So here I'm finished the last row for the poncho wrap. I end up do the 7 row of the last stitch here, and we will repeat the same to the other side. of the poncho, this side, and then we do the same again for the last stitch for the other side here. So I will go off the camera and finish the other side and meet you at the assembly. Hi, now I've finished both sides of the last stitch of the poncho wrap here, and then we going to assemble by fold the piece in half and use the marker to mark the open neck. This part we're not gonna sew, and from this part along here we will sewing to create a shoulder. And that's all we finished. I hope you guys enjoy the tutorial. Thank you so much.